Hello and good day. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I hope everyone's had a decent start to the week. Today is Monday. It's the start of the week, and it's the one day that I definitely stream at the moment. So we're keeping that up. Yeah, I was hoping to do a dev interview, but the people who I've got lined up to do the dev interviews, a lot of their projects are all coming in at the later half of the summer. We got Kindred Dev. He's going to have a content update at the end of the summer for Swords and Magic and stuff. We have Crimson. His game's due to be released at the start of next month, I think. We have 88 Bit Skull Dev, who I am trying to find a date that suits him because he's a relatively new father, and so yeah, finding a free evening isn't always the easiest thing to do. And we also have there's a couple more as well. Oh yeah, we have Anderson Dev. He's got some hot plagues that we'd be checking out, and I've been asked to do that a little later rather than immediately. I am hoping to get the wonderful Brainoid Games on though, and to go through some of his what he does for work basically, because he's constantly pumping out kind of prototype games for a company, which they do essentially they throw a lot of things at the wall and see which ones stick, and so being able to rapidly prototype is an important skill and a tool that allows them to be successful at what they do. And he's really good at doing that. So it'd be interesting to talk to him professionally, at least. He's here in chat as well. How wonderful. Yeah, and there's probably one or two I forgot as well. Indeed. But unlike a lot of devs, like he is paid to only prototype and not to finish. Whereas a lot of us, we prototype and then we're like, oh, that game over there looks a bit more interesting. Let's go that way. And then we go and we change direction, eh? But there we go. How are you doing, Lucky? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. What is new with you? And hello there as well. Matrix, how you doing? Matrix is the dev of one of the games we're going to be playing today. How exciting. So we've got two games, and they're both kind of puzzle games today. So it may not be as long of a stream as normal. We have a game by Wormius, which looks like this. It's kind of like a strange take. Not strange. That's a negative word sometimes. Let's not say strange. It's a twist on a kind of match 3. Not in the sense that you're matching 3, because you're not. But when you get a tile fixed, it'll like pop, and then you'll have new ones fall into the gaps, and then they may create chain reactions, if you will. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of change on it. I'm interested to see when I play this a bit, does it have enough to it to make it a mechanic itself, or does it need a little bit more? So that's one game we're going to be checking out by Wormius. And then the second game we're going to be looking at is Freestile. Good play on words there, where it's freestyle, but the style is spelled like a tile because it's a tile-based game. If we jump at some of the screenshots, you can kind of see the kind of, it's kind of like that. Was it 2048 game in terms of the visual style of it? That's the first kind of impressions you get, where it's like a combining tiles-based puzzle game. So yeah, it'd be good for us to have a little peep at that. And this seems like it's got a few levels and everything sorted out. 20 levels possibly. Yeah, 20 levels sorted out. So like, yeah, we're probably, there's probably a bit more content in this one. We're going to do this one second, and we're going to start with Wormius's game to begin with. Hello there, Wormius. Lovely for you to join us today. So how about me? Yeah, I had a nice day at work today. I feel better about myself because I woke up kind of on time and I went to bed. Like, I woke up not having to go straight to work. I had a little bit of time to myself, which is something I always used to do, and I've just been on a bit of a rut since Elisha went back. But we're also getting closer to the day where Elisha gets to come back over and move over here. So we're hoping this month it should be within 10 days or so, we should get the visa through. And then after that, then it's just the case of doing it, you know? So that would be exciting. Hopefully, midway through August, she'll be here. 2048, I was addicted to for a while. I don't get into many phone games, but 2048, I remember, it's so satisfying. Yeah, it does have some thinking required, but not enough to make you feel stressed. It's great. It's a lovely little combination. Lucky Feathers, you say, been renovating your apartment. Cost me more than expected, working a lot. Got some bad news regarding the girl I've been seeing, so felt like taking an evening off and watch Twitch. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. That sounds well, sorry to hear, dude. But yeah, you haven't asked for advice on it, so maybe I won't give advice on romantic stuff. But yeah, these things happen, dude. And hopefully your night off tonight helps you take your mind off of things. Have you got any games planned? What games are you playing these days? What games is anyone playing these days, actually? Everyone's jumping on Final Fantasy 14 at the moment. Yeah, well, hopefully, like we just gotta. The visa should be fine, and the limit it takes like 60 working days, which is quite a long time. So we should find out, as I said, that the 60 working days are up in a couple of weeks now. So it should be fine. There's no reason for it not to go through. So. But you just kind of got to wait anxiously for it, you know? Any advice regarding games? No, I don't, if I'm honest with you. I still want to be playing through The Witcher, but I'm going to wait till the next season of The Witcher is aired. You saw someone, Breno says he saw someone playing The Forest and couldn't resist. He started playing it on PlayStation. Oh, what? Playing with controller? I'd imagine the whole, like, jinxing the cannibals. Oh, that would be difficult on controller versus PC and... using the keyboard and mouse. Me and Brainoid have Brainoid more so, but I definitely do as well, have an affinity for the game The Forest. It's such a wonderful... I really like mysterious, creepy stories where you don't quite know what's going on, and it's not like a pure horror slasher or anything, but you don't quite... There's a mysterious thing lurking, you know, and you don't quite... And you find out the story as you play through it, and I know that's true of most games, but it's that mystery element of it. And the survival element of it. I think they're two things that I do kind of enjoy combo together. But right, yeah, in terms of games I've played recently, I haven't. I've played it, actually. That's a lie. I've played a few horror games recently. Let me try and show you what I've been playing. We will get onto the game shortly. We'll start with Wormus's game shortly. I just want to go through what I've been playing. So but me and some of my guy friends they have a habit of trying to play some co-op, and they end up being like horror games. So there's the obvious Phasmo, right? So we've used to play that quite a bit together. I've got some 24 hours in that. And they've added a little bit to it as time goes on. Did you know? I say this, but I feel like I can't say it enough. One of my original followers, he used to hang out in a chat, D Niter. Yeah, he was right here in the early days, and he's the guy who made this game. So he's done really, really well for himself. I'm super pleased for him. He's a champion. Chronicle isn't a horror, no. So we have Phasmo, and then the other games we've been playing recently. This is a ridiculous one that they got for a joke. What's it called? Lunch Lady? Oh my gosh, it's so silly. It's like a horror game where you've got to find 10 notes scattered around the school, and there's this nasty, weird dinner lady, a lunch lady, who can kill you. It's like slight jump scare, but when she kills you, she hits you with a frying pan and it makes like a childish noise. So it's not like proper scary. But yeah, it was fun for a little bit. It was only £3 or something. But yeah, it's good. It's just something to play with some friends, isn't it? Although this made me think I'd love to make a game like this, or Phasmo, just one of those where you're in a place, you need to find objectives, it's dark, and you need there's something that gathers strength or gathers a threat as time goes on, and you need to escape it and use some cooperative means to avoid getting killed. I think because mechanically it doesn't seem that big. It just seems like AI based, right? And the rest of it is like walking around. So I would be tempted. No, not a lantern game again, Brainoid. It's almost like the end game character in Such. Oh, yes. With all the bodies. So, but that was a crap one. A better one that we played was this Labyrinth game. So we played this a couple of weeks ago. And like, it's probably the most freaked... I don't want to say scared. It wasn't scared, but a feeling of like unease that I've had. It's basically just like a massive maze, like a hedge maze. And it starts out just like a little bit spooky. And when you get caught by the monsters in this, it's a bit crap. It cuts to a cutscene and then they go, rah! Like, it's not very like immersive in that sense. But there's something about it. The darkness, the light. You can drop glow sticks to show the way that you've been. But it has a good way in the game mechanics to separate you from your team. So you're going around as a group, and every so often these vines will just grow up and split you. And then you have to go out on your own. And you can hear each other. It's like proximity-based voice. So you can hear it, but there may be like hedges between you, and you don't know where they meet up. There's some really cool mechanics to it. Some of the enemies you can like stand still and they don't see you, but the rest of them is generally just run. Like that was quite fun. That was quite fun. This you do have a lantern as well, Brain. You'd be pleased to hear. So yeah, I haven't been playing any like big games recently. Just a couple of. I played Sea of Thieves as well. I still need to play through the final 3 Tall Tales that came out with that as well. We had a good time doing that with James. Just under 2 weeks ago now, when it came out. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. But without further ado, shall we get into the games, ladies and gentlemen? I think that's probably going to be a good shout. I'm going to have a swig of coffee. And then we will get started. So the first game we're going to be playing is Pipe Pop by Wormius. So there's not too much of a write-up on this. This is more in an earlier stage of kind of development with it. I think it's designed to play on mobile as well, based on some of the menu stuff. I've downloaded it, so we'll be playing it on a download version. Just going to read any information that's on the page. So it says, rotate stuff to make them pop and give you score. When a piece has all its pipes connected, it pops. So these are pieces, and you see it's got 2 kind of pipes off of it. So if you were to rotate this, it pops because both of them kind of connected. So you're starting to see how the mechanics work here, right? So let's play the proper version. So, and also, Wormis, if you're still in chat, good sir, do you have anything you want to say about this game in particular? Like how long you've been working on it or anything? Or like where you're looking at kind of taking it? Feel free to write in chat while I'm playing on it. So let's just see the instructions. Oh yeah, so I've read the click on the pieces to rotate them. When a piece has all its pipes connected, it pops. Been working on it for the last 4 months or so, it says there. Yeah, cool. And just make sure there's no extra info at the end. Okay, excellent. Is it a very... Yeah, I actually remember a Wormius game, but it was a little different to this, but it was also... It was a puzzly game with the weird shapes with little sides on them. I remember that, but other than that, it's a bit blurry. Anyway, let's check it out, shall we? Yeah. It's fine. Like ideas evolve and change over time, isn't it? So, is this targeted for mobiles then? Would you say, Wormis? Just get this open. Oh my gosh, why is it not? There we go. Found it. Found it. I might put this on mobile one day. Okay, cool. Let's give it a go then. So this is Pipe Pop. So we're going to be coming from this. I'm going to assume we're in kind of a relatively early stage of development. There's no like main menu. But what is interesting is there is an online capability of it. So welcome to chat. Type name to set your name. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Name, Honest Dan. There we go. Hi, everyone. There we go. I'm Honest Dan. So, I mean, that's impressive in its own right. That it instantly connects you to chat. Is this a way for you to do multiplayer? I'm wondering, because this looks like a versus mode or something. Maybe turn by turn. That would be interesting. I am now looking for a match. Okay, maybe I don't want to look for a match anymore. I want to play it on my own first to learn it. Okay, let's not play multiplayer yet. You said if I press escape, there's a menu. Oh, did it just start? Hold on. Oh, it's because we're in a match against each other. Wait there. He's going fast. No. I'm getting out of this. So I'm guessing this menu, this is close. This looks like infinite play. This looks like next level. It's hard to know what things do. It looks like a mobile friendly menu, but it's not intuitive enough there. Bright night. All right. I might have cut our game off with this. I want to play a single player game first before you beat me, all right? I will set my name, though, to 10. There we go. Right, so the general premise of the game, then, is that we have these little balls which have the pipes off of them, and both or all of the pipes need to be connected in order for them to be popped. And when they pop, it will drop a new one in its place. So, for example, if we rotate this one, I think they turn clockwise always. So this pipe will connect to there. That won't connect to anything, so it should just pop this one, and then a new one will drop in. Oh, no, it goes anti-clockwise. Is it? Oh, you can, okay, left and right click gives you different... see, I don't instinctively think of left and right click, especially if it's a web-based game. It makes me wonder, I'm going to right click and it'll bring up the little context menu, right? I don't know if you could convey that on the screen a little bit more. We must watch a good amount of Pop Lab streams. Pop Lab was a wonderful game as well. I look forward to showing that off sometime with you, Brad. Okay, so we've got the idea here. So hopefully if I rotate this one, I meant to do the other way. My mistake. We get new ones popping in. So let's think. If I rotate this one, I want it to go... I need to work out which way is clockwise. Okay, anti-clockwise is left click and right click is clockwise. Okay, so if we want this one to go anti-clockwise, this should pop this one. Actually, no, it won't pop this top one because this top one isn't related. Okay, so let's wait there. Let's do that. I'm wondering, like, is there means for you to get a bigger chain? I'm trying to look at the mechanic here to work out, is it clever that you can actually set things up? The mechanic, that is, right? Obviously, you wouldn't want to be playing this slow, I'd imagine. Moves left, 90. Oh, so that's an interesting thing. So there is a limit on our moves. Is every rotation? Yeah, every rotation is a move, which is another factor. Right click was originally not a thing. It's just that every single player tries to right click at some point to rotate. Yeah, that's fair. I think that it's perfectly fine. It's whether or not there would be some way to indicate it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't know how, unless you just had a constant overlay saying like left click, rotate that way, right click that way, but it feels like it's a bit overkill to constantly have your controls on the screen. Isn't it impossible to get more than 3 at a time? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. That's one of the things I want to explore with this is realistically. Right there. No, we could do that. I think this is going to break if I do that though, right? Uh-oh. Stop popping. Stop it. I tried to plan a different move. It's all well and good. I think like these moments normally feel good. I think it would need to be a bit faster in order to maintain that. Can you rotate it while they're falling? Okay, that makes it a bit more interesting, actually. Oh, the black ones you can't rotate. There you go. That's interesting as well. So if I do that, that should get rid of... Okay. There's some more interesting mechanics in here that I'm settling for. So I'm guessing these mean that they get... What's the red ones? Like, they gave me 5 points as well, but I'm not seeing the mechanic of it. Okay, my level is complete. Why is my level complete? That's what... Oh, because I got to the score limit. Yes, yeah. I agree with Lucky Feathers on that. So before we start the next one then, let's have a... Ooh! Bonus, get 20 points to win a reward. Or skip to not. Okay, 20 points is 4 connected in 1, right? This one's not going to connect. Because it's not going to connect both sides. It's going to be these, right? But this will connect all of them. I don't know how we're going to do that, actually. Oh, no, they fall. They fall. Let's think about it. So if that one falls, if we do this one first, it might match that, though. So maybe we need to do this one first. Actually, I don't know. Don't know if it's going to work like that. Yeah, I don't... Oh, no. That is not what I needed to do. Ah, he's a failure. He's an absolute failure. All right, before we start this then, let's have a little think and a talk about what we've learned so far. So I think mathematically, I think Lucky, you're right. The maximum combo you can get here. Yeah, is 3, I think, right? A combo, but sorry, I mean it was successive in one go. The only time that's going to differ is when they're falling in. Like doing chains like that, I guess, is what they're trying to make you think of, and that's what the mini game was good at, was to try and make you think of that. So what's this one here? Oh, you've got time on that one. That's a nice new mechanic as well. Was that a bug then? Like, when it fell in, it matched it and then kept falling? I'm not 100%. Or maybe a new black one came in? Do you see it wasn't like consumed, but it did match? So we need to get this one down so we can use it. So let's join these together. Quick. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We got it somehow. But I need to stop and I need to think and explain. Are these bombs, are they going to kill me if they run out of time? Kind of don't want to die. So let's just pop those. Hope we don't get any new bombs. Oh, we got one. No more like that element of it, of trying to get things to move down, I like, it makes it feel a little deeper than I initially was concerned about. Uh-oh. Oh, it's based on clicks, not time. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I can just wait without any stress. It's quite nice that you can take your time with this and you can think about it. Whether or not the level of planning that can go into things warrants or kind of complements that, I'm not too sure. So let's think what we've learned so far. I think we can have like a chain of 3 things together. I don't think you can get much further than that. We then have like tiles are going to fall in. So you can plan some stuff for above it, I guess, if you wanted. For example, if we're going to get rid of, if we put this in here, right? That'll match this one only. Hey, the Grumpy Game Dev, how you doing? So these should fall down, and then if we want... Oh, damn it. Okay, this should match that one then, right? So I'm trying to think like... Oh, damn. I didn't mean to do that. No! Oh, I didn't even get time to think about it. Okay, right. Yeah, so these... I find these are more interesting to me, almost, Wormius. Because this feels more puzzly. There's a specific way to do it, and you can mess it up, which is interesting. So I think if we did this, we need this to fall onto it. Yeah, haven't you only just released it as well, haven't you, Grumpy Game Dev? I released on the 1st of this month. Awesome. How's it gone for you? I am actually up for playing some games, dude. So I've been doing, my stream goes in 2 formats at the moment. One, if you're still developing a game, I will give it feedback as I play it. So you could submit it as a game like that if you want. The other thing I'm doing is featured games by people who have published games on Steam, who also stream on Twitch, and then I do an interview with them for the first half hour of stream, and then we play their game for around an hour or so. So I do that as well. If you're interested in that, then get in touch with me at offstream. Right, well, let's give it a go sometime, Grumpy Game Dev. Yeah, get in touch with me. Send me a DM on Discord if you wish, and we can arrange it for. I can't promise when it's going to be because I tend to do them every 2 weeks, and I've got some people lined up. But also, some of the schedules mean that we may end up having a bit of a gap because their games are not quite released yet. So it makes me look really short when I sit down. Awesome, Grumpy. That sounds good to me. Okay. There we go. A little less short now. Let's have carry on where we were then. Thank you, Lucky. 2 meters. Hang on, 2 meters tall is fine. I'll take 2 meters. I'm like 5'9". I'm not very high. Tall. Not very high. Okay, we will like this bit. Let's try and think about this. So 35 points. This is worth 15. So that makes me think this has to go. But I don't know how to make this go down without moving this one, because we can't join both sides of this. Oh yes, no, we can. We can. So if I do it like that, this one won't pop, but this one will. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. So I kind of like this idea. What did I have? That first. We want this to come down, but we want... I didn't mean to quite do that. No. No, I got 5 points more. That's not... I want this to fall here, but only this one to go. So... like that. No! Yes! I mean... Okay, and then we can... pop those. I got it! I got it! See, so, like... I enjoy those a lot more. Like... because there's a way to do it and you're limited in moves. That's where I enjoy the game more, so far at least. Although that other mode helps you learn about the way that things move and get used to it. So it's not a negative as such. Right, this stuff, I've only just noticed. Is this what's... oh, you can change them. I still haven't really learned what the red ones do, actually. Does it destroy everything even if it's connected to it, even if it's... so... oh, I accidentally... oh man, you can hold click. Okay. Level failed. How was my level failed? What did I do? Was it the... okay, you can hold down click. Oh, it's because I'm running out of moves. Yeah, that from a controller point of view, you maybe don't want to have that as an option. Okay, let's think. Hello there, Pomo, as well. Good to see you. So, we are... I guess I need to figure out what this red one does. So my theory here is, if I turn this, and then I turn this, this will just pop this one, right? Oh, I went the wrong way. Blast! Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if I turn this one, this will only pop that one. Yeah, these two stayed, right? But maybe the red one does that. So let's see if the red one does do that. Let's put that in there. Yes. Okay, it pops anything it's connected to, it feels like. So that's an interesting one. I like the moves one. I like the locked ones that you can't move. So like I feel that starts to add a little bit of depth to the game, which is great. But I do almost feel like this is the warm-up. The warm-up to the other. But again, maybe it's just at the moment it's really generous, right? So another thing that's interesting is, what is that? What? It shoots a rocket. All right, I'm down with this. In fairness, every new mechanics that's come in, I'm feeling like this is exciting, this is fun. And that's a compliment for sure. Did I run out of moves? Or did one of them... are they bombs, I guess, if you don't finish it completely? Okay, let's... I think that's what happened. So another interesting factor is that you can move things as things are falling. So let's just test. Yeah, okay, that causes you to die as well. Oh, sugar. Damn it! I quit your game accidentally. Let's try that again. Apologies. I thought cross was like close the menu, even though I said earlier it was quit. All right, let's try and catch up quickly. So we're just going to do these fast now. I'll try and target these. Oh, does it? No, it remembers. It remembers. I think as well. What? So if I go to this, and I go back, okay. Oh, level 3. Okay. Your UI is not very clear. Like one of the most negative things about this so far is this sounds like skip a level. Doesn't skip a level, I don't think. This is like go back a level. No, it's go back to the menu, and then this is start again. This one makes sense. I'm down with that, but the others are. This feels like skip. And then this infinity mode. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is infinity mode. Okay. It's a bit weird that infinity mode is like just on this main menu. As a like the middle option as well. What's that? I don't know. Well, is this carry on? Hello there, Merlin. Nice to see you. Links of Undine in 477. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, let's go back to the main menu then. Let's go back to level 3. Let's carry on where we were. I'm glad that it remembers. I'm going to put my name in again. Name Dan. There we go. Hello, world. There we go. Oh, and also, by the way, I should drop a link to this. Does the multiplayer stuff work in browser? Wormius. Let me know if it does. No, not in browser. Okay, so if someone did want to download it and play it as well, then we could try and play against each other at some point. But I'm not promising games as well. So don't go and download it and be disappointed if we don't have time to actually do it in the end. But just something to consider. Don't be sad, Merlin. Hello there. How have you been, mate? All right, let's get past this level then. So we got 91 moves. Okay, we can't be completely thoughtless because we need to consider the timed one. That's perfectly fine. I don't properly know how to use these red ones other than... No, it just seems like you get a bit of a freebie out of it. Okay, these are popping. Lots going on that I feel a bit out of control of. I don't know whether this feels too slow. If it went faster, you wouldn't really get to see what's going on. And the fact that you can still rotate things while it's doing it makes me feel that maybe it's a good thing. That it's slow. So it shoots a bullet. I'm trying to think in which direction. Like... Holy cow. I haven't pressed anything for like 5 minutes. There's a chain reaction of them popping the gold one. He's got no hands. I mean, it's mildly satisfying, right? Is it gonna... Okay, finally stopped. Yeah, so there's something started when it all started like taking care of itself. It turns into almost an idle game, right? It definitely, there is that element to it, right? So, like, the mechanic itself, let's just talk about the core of it. So the rotating thing with the pipes, I think it's interesting. It's relatively original as far as my game experience is concerned. Whether or not it's deep enough when you can only really... I don't know how far you can plan ahead. That's my concern here, is it's not like a clever, like long-term thinking, like planning these moves in advance. So if you can't plan your moves in advance, and you can only really position things in the best position of like 3 max, then I worry a little bit about the depth of it. However, I would say all of the extra type of like blocks you've added in, I think are really good. And each one has been interesting. The red one I didn't quite get originally, so you might want to work on like presenting what that does to the player. The black one made sense. It had a padlock on it. I couldn't click it. Cool. The yellow one, I just had to do it once and then I could see. But the red one, you might miss it. So whether or not it should do like a particle effect, like a fire or something red on the ones that are exploding because of that one, that might help kind of communicate it a bit more with the player. Every time I watch Dan stream, I feel like making video games. Right? Yeah, it is inspiring watching and seeing other people's good ideas come to life. It really is. So yeah, I think there's some clever thoughts gone into these extra type of tiles, and I think that at the moment is one of the stronger points that we've got. Okay, and then these are probably the most interesting, from my brain at least. But a point I'll say is I think that big screen mode though, when everything starts going on itself, it's a different type of experience, I guess, and some people really enjoy that. But me, sometimes I might feel like, why am I playing if I don't have to touch anything? So neither way is wrong. It's just making sure that your audience is kind of catered for. Because this seems a completely different style to that. Right, so we only have 5 moves, and this is unconnected to anything. So that's really interesting. This is a way you've managed to integrate a mechanic into controlling how many moves we have. I think that's really cool. I mean, we were using like turns left at the top, but the fact that you don't even need to do that, I think that's a nice kind of touch. Okay, so we need 100 points. Each one of these is worth 15. So it's going to get us 45. Oh dear. It's one of those where I feel like I should just try it. No, but if I turn this one, we then can't use these, which is a mistake. I can also carry on clicking after the menu comes up. I think that's probably a little bug. Okay, so this one actually, I just saw the benefit of this tile. So this tile can be really good for situations like this where it can't connect to anything anymore. That's interesting. So say we have that situation. I don't think this is the way to do it, by the way. But say we have this situation. We can connect both sides of this, and it'll pop that one. Where's the projectile, though? Does it not do the projectile for us? Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. So if the red one makes this one go, it doesn't make the projectile fire. Yeah, both sides of the pipe needs to be connected in order for it to pop. That is the rules of the game. That was not the way I wanted to do it. Let's go. No, I went the wrong way. I keep my left and right click. Hang on. No, it does make sense. Left turns it left and right makes it go right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so if we want to go around this way. Blast. We might have shafted ourselves here. Unless we can connect this one. So let's move it that way. How many turns we got left? 1. We're not going to turn this around enough, are we? We got 70 out of 100. You can beat the whole game with only left clicks. Okay, that's a fair, because it was a new thing added in. You're right. That's a fair point. Okay. So this will always make a bullet come in from the side that it's on. So it'd be nice if we can get this to drop down one. So I'm thinking like this, and we want to get rid of these. But we can't get rid of this. Maybe we can. We could... Oh, no. Oh, you can see my brain's not triggered for... not wired for this yet. Wrong way. I shouldn't have done that. Because we don't get the... Okay, let's start with these high bits because we need to utilize these, right? So if I turn this once, that should get rid of these, but we're going to have a line go across, which might not hit anything. Oh, I didn't use that one. That was good, though. That was good. So we want this one to rotate first. Like that. Then this one. That pops both of those. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, this is better. This is better. This can connect to... We can't rotate this, right? We can make this one hit both of these. Yeah, if I turn that to the left one. Nice. And then... No! I don't know if the rotating my head is going to work here, huh? I felt like I was on for a better one there. So we're going to try and go back to it. I feel I might have been on the right path. Ah, hold on. This'll do. This'll get us quite a few right. Oh no. Have we got enough turns to turn this into... Oh, I turned it the wrong way. Blast! No! Oh no. Maybe this is what I meant to do. No, I don't think we're going to get enough here. 85 is the best I can get. Chat, any suggestions here? I'm not thinking far enough ahead. These are the ones where you can actually plan ahead. Is there a way we can get this one to be on the bottom so that it shoots across and gets all of these? That's what I'd like. So our way to kind of achieve that would be pair this up. That drops down. But then we don't have one to go on top of it. Right? So if I do that, there's no way that we can get something on top here to get this to fire. Which means we can't shoot that one ever that way. So maybe let's work on using it that way instead. Now, if we can get rid of these and then shoot at the bottom with this one. No, wrong way. Okay, okay, I'm getting closer. I agree, Werbius. So where was I thinking with that? First one was to shoot with this, right? I think I did it like this, right? So let's shoot that out. These fall. Then we wanted these out the way. We want to do that. Two clicks here. No! I mean... It went... I rotated the wrong way, but I don't know if it would have made the difference. Oh, surely we just need to... We can shoot this one early and then we have more than 5 times. Okay, let's try this again. Do you see how much more engaged I am with this mode, though? Because I know there's a way to do it, and it bothers me that I'm not figuring it out. And for some people, that makes a really interesting mechanic. Okay, so we wanted to shoot this one first, so we need to connect this one. So we'll just do that. This pops those. This falls down. We then rotate this one. Rotate this one. Then we want to go not left, right. Oh no. I thought it's the same problem. Let me get back up to that one step and then we'll work out whether there was another way. Oh no. No, I complete... For some reason, the left and right is not. It doesn't work. I keep doing the wrong one, but I know you said it's not important. It's an hour. Yeah, it definitely has that difficult vibe to it, doesn't it? Okay, so the first one I was doing was over here, right? Shoot these through. Then we want to match these. Right, this is the bit we've got to where we're unsure whether we can get it to match. I can't rotate these at the moment. I can do this twice, but it still just leaves us in a position where this one is just going to be left on its own. No matter which order I do those. Anyone in chat? Got an idea? I feel like I've gone about it wrong. We need to clear the one that's on the top. Okay, maybe we can do this first. I don't think I meant to do that. Easy! I got it. I'll be honest with you, it was a bit of luck. First try, yeah, it was first try. I didn't even have to think about it. Amazing. That was great. I got a rocket piece, and like you give me pieces that I can modify the less thinky part of the game, which is quite nice. Do you place it, and if it creates a combo, do you put a new one in? Is that why it sometimes takes a while to spin them? Wormiest, that is lazy if that's what you're doing. All right, let's keep going then. Hello. Yeah, was it that obvious that I fluked that bet? Someone, oh, we got a new piece. Look at that little particle effect system going on. It's a four-directional one, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be careful with this. Here we go. Are we ready? Oh no. There we go. 1,000 points. Uh-oh. We've gotten into a little streak. And now we watch. I thought it was going to end. And the thing is, you can manipulate this a bit through... When you notice one's going to go, you can put in a rocket point to keep it going, I guess, right? Oh! I accidentally rotated a bunch because I tried dragging it. Uh-oh. Do you drag it? I can't... It's all gone a bit crazy. This is the cutscene portion of the game. Right, so some people find that really enjoyable. Hello there, Bow Craig, by the way. Nice to see you here. The Messy Coder, lovely to see you here as well today. Did I miss anything else in the chat as well? Good brain links. You probably saw what I didn't see. Hello there, Benjo. Lovely to have you in stream, mate. Do I have pop? Yeah, popcorn. It is that kind of popcorn, like when it starts getting to that intense bit. I wonder if you could theme it around. No, that's probably not worth it. Just let your brain rest for a bit. Well, let's have a look then at the next puzzle. Here we. So these are worth 1,000 each, right? These are 15, so that's 3,060, and then 70, 85. So we can leave 2 of them untouched if we want. I don't know how we're going to pop that. Okay, we're going to have to pop that with this. We will have to probably stop soon as well in order to move on to the next game. But so maybe 2 more puzzles. It depends how long this one takes. Okay. So this one is going to have to be used to pop this. This one can't fall down. So we don't want that to... So I think this might need to turn to get this one. Like that. This can fall down into that then. Oh no, no! I didn't think. I didn't think. Okay, that goes there. No! I did the exact same thing. Okay. Let's see what happens. My brain isn't like forward thinking enough to think of like where the state of the board would be after this. I just realized this isn't going to go. We need to do something about this. We need to get rid of these in order for this to drop onto it. So this one would need to go like that. Ah, we needed to have these connected ready. Like that. Okay, like that. That can wait over here. That can wait. There we go. Okay, this is better. This is better. No! Ah! No, okay. This goes here. This goes there. Okay, I think I did good. I think. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Okay, that one I found a little easier than the previous one. Okay. Right, so this is the rest phrase again. Recover, feel good. Some nice music would go well with this, especially like maybe music on this to try and set that tone of this is the kind of feel good bit, right? This isn't the puzzle, and then some more tense music, or really quieten down the audio levels. Oh, what are the green ones? We haven't even noticed these. So we've got green ones now. Okay, green ones are just single. Okay, I don't know if I would have wanted these to be in faster. Oh, okay, so two greens. Oh, they never move. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if I put, okay, the red one destroys. Is that the mechanic? Or does this destroy anything it touches? I think it is that, isn't it? Ooh, okay. Can you ever get rid of them? Let's try and get rid of these and put them on top of each other. Yeah, okay, you can get rid of them as well. Hello there, Flippo! Well, we can get this one sorted. The green one turned the black to the... Did the green one make the black one turn into a green one? Or does it just turn a random one to a green one? I'm not too sure. I'm trying to follow the... Like that. It happens sometimes. I'm not too sure why. But I'm surprised how many different, like, different block ideas that you came up with. They're actually really good. Hey, Evil Dustmite. Nice to see you. Nice. All right. This is the last puzzle, and then I will try one multiplayer thing, and then we'll start giving it some feedback, and then we'll move on to the next game, the second game, and the final game of the stream as well. So, right, we need to get 2040. This is 2000. These are 15. These are 5. So this clearly needs to be done like that. But then, what about this next step? We're not going to be able to connect this. So how are we going to get 2000? Huh. Oh, the bullets. The bullets. But we can't move this. Ah. Oh, we could use this to pop it? Oh, we can't. Because this will pop whatever's next to it, right? I don't think that's what I wanted to happen. That mechanic I don't get. This is not communicate. Either I'm not very good at it, or that this it does. I don't. It all happens too quick. The green one, as far as I'm concerned, is you connect it to anything and it'll make it pop. That is what I thought, but it seems like it just turns anything it goes past. It'll convert to a green as well. But they don't do each other. Yeah, the green ones are the only one I haven't understood, I feel. I think that one of my problems is I popped one. No, I changed the gold one with the green accidentally. I think that was my problem. Actually, I don't even know if I did now. It's I don't get it. And this changes it to green again, right? It's like you pass it on somehow. I'm in the same situation as last time, but one more. Wormies, would you mind explaining the green ones? So, okay, it changes it. They infect, right? Yeah. So you kind of don't want to do that, right? Because then you're getting rid of all of your points. They almost do not. Is it if they're not connected to anything else? Is that what we think it is, Ben? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's think about that more then. So we don't want... Although the thing is, you turn this... Oh, no, it doesn't. Because it's connected to something else, right? How can we connect this black one? No, we're not. We're just going to get the bullet. So we need this one to pop. And for this, we need to infect that way. No. Damn it, that way I meant. Like that. No. Oh. Gold is immune to it as well. Okay, okay. Oh no, I don't know if that's what I want to do. I mean, this will pop all of these at least. I feel the clicks go different directions sometimes. Oh no, hang on, left. No, it's ignore me. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm just in the same situation. We can figure this out. We don't get points for these green ones, right? Oh, actually, no, we do. I'm ending up in the same situation every time. If we can't rotate this, we know this one's out of it. This one is out of it. We can't do anything about that other than convert it. But if we convert it, we get less points for it, right? So how about we make sure that is facing up so it doesn't auto join that, right? Let's get that one to there. Pop that. Then we're gonna... No! Oh, for flip's sake. Give me that back. Right, rotate this. No! Rotate that up. Rotate this round. Pop that down. Then we want to... I feel like I don't know which way to click. Left made it go that way. We need to go that way. Okay. Then we can rotate that. Pops all of those. I don't know if this is going to work. I think I had it, but make sure the red one doesn't go green. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So the red one was going green when we connected those up, right? So let's turn that one, then let's do this. Okay. If we now merge that, then that, then that. No, I think... Oh, we did, we got it. Oh, gosh, that was difficult. Okay, so let's go back to the menu, see how many levels. Wow, there's loads. There's loads. So how many more mechanics are there? Because I feel like there's like a new mechanic every level. Surely there's not 20 more mechanics, right? Or maybe there is. Yeah, this had a lot more depth to it than I would have imagined. Hello there, Fire Dark Matter. How you doing, lovely person? Good to see you. There's a tan face piece. Do you remember the nuke Wormius did in the Honest Jam when he did his chess game and made the tile that made the biggest bloody noise? I remember that. Yeah, I've been alright, man. I've been alright. I didn't see most of the pieces. Are you serious? Is there a cheat code or anything for me to get to the end? I doubt it. I'm also, in this mode, I have unlimited turns. There's no limits. I'm just holding down click and I can just make pretty patterns now. So that's one thing that is like maybe different to like normal match 3's, the falling mechanic, is you can interact with the bits that fall. You can interact with the grid while things are falling, which is nice actually. I found that quite a restriction when I made a Last Stand before. Also, I'm sure some little toddler would enjoy just rubbing dragging their hand over the screen and making this stuff happen. If you made it a bit more cute, or like they were little cute characters exploding, or whatever it be. Oh no, the greens are taking over. No, no. Oh dear, we need to be careful. I don't know what we can do. Hang on, that'll pop and shoot these. That'll get rid of some of the greens. Oh man, this is why you got to be careful, eh? Ah, it didn't. I thought that would have done the bullet there. Yeah, if you cutesied this up, this mode would actually be quite like a mindless little... I mean, I say mindless, look how it's taken over now. Which is a bit of a shame. But like the biggest compliments I would give is like I guess the tile design as it progresses, there's more complexities, which is nice. Especially that infection one, like that starts to become a difficulty factor to it, which is really nice. And secondly, those puzzles where at the end of the level, the rewards, like they were the most interesting part for me personally, I feel. But yeah, do you want to try and do a versus? I'll look for a game, see if anyone else will challenge me to a game. And then I think it shows like the names at the top if someone else joins. Yeah, that's a fair point. Like, are they close together? That's a very fair point. Very nice makes in terms of if I was using my big fat finger on this, would it be easy to tap it? Okay, here we go. Wormius versus Dan. Good luck, us. Uh-oh, Wormius is probably going to go. Do we have... I'm not going to hold down click. I'm going to try not to cheat. We want to change... Oh, yeah, you just click on it and then you click on... Oh, no, I should probably do these ones. So is this just... Oh, Wormius is just playing in his own window, right? It's not like the same battlefield. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Ah, so it's a race. Okay, interesting. Let's go to the next level. Is this multiplayer as well or not? Yeah, well, lucky, he did say the game was designed to only rotate one way. I think maybe I'd prefer it that, because I get confused with the left and right. And if the game is designed to work that way. Yeah, I'm guessing these bits aren't the multiplayer bits. Do I need to look again? So yeah, the multiplayer, I feel like you'd need to kind of... I don't know if it feels... I just see your score going up. It's nice that it's there, but at the moment it maybe doesn't add a great deal. Uh-oh, we need to get this one popped. Uh-oh, will this pop it? Yeah. I popped it just in time. Good. But cool, okay, right. Let's stop there, because time. I need to be aware of time, and we need to give our second game a go as well. So I'll leave this popping in the background. Just choose a couple of these in here as well, just to make it a bit more... Just let it pop away. And let's ask some questions. So chat, we're really keen to get some feedback on the game. It can be critical, it can be positive, like complimentary, I guess. Whatever you feel is fair, just be respectful. That's what we're kind of, that's all we want. So let me just see if I get this up on the screen. So these are the things we try and answer whenever we play a game. So we want to be looking at accessibility, the barriers that hold back the player from experiencing the game. So we've already talked about the UI is, yeah, that is probably the thing that needs improving the most. The second thing I'd say on that, oh flip, I did it again. Brittany. Okay, the second thing I'd say is, like, the very first level, before I get these bonus parts, it makes the game feel more simple than it is. And I'm like, I almost thought this game won't take too long on stream for me to play, because this is all the mechanics I thought. I didn't have any of these extra tiles come in, you know? But as you start to unlock these different tiles, it gets a bit more interesting. I also wonder, like, is there just two-way tiles you've got where like the line goes out the other end as well? I'd imagine that would be a later one. Maybe like having those earlier would make it feel a little bit more interesting. So yeah, for me, I don't know whether this first level needs to be shorter, or I don't know. I felt I really enjoyed it the more that time went on. Two-way, meaning like a pipe on either left side, so like north and south, or east and west. Because I know you had the gold one, which was all directions, but whether you just have some normal pipes that are just the like straight, if you will, rather than 90-degree angles. But yeah, as far as accessibility goes, I guess yeah, it's the difficulty was really good on the puzzle. Let's finish this level quickly. And like the little puzzles, I found that they were a very good difficulty, and I like that they were optional. You said, you know, you can skip if you want. So they're not going to restrict people. Oh, did I just do? They're not going to restrict people from experiencing the game either, which I think is important. Because if people just want to do this more mindless bit, like I'm doing now, then they can. But these bits, yeah, these were the interesting bits for me. So, like, in terms of difficulty, I think these were paced well. You can trial and error it a bit, which is good for people like me who can't really think these things through all the way. On level 8, you have pieces that look like that. I see. Artifacts, hello. Good evening. The main thing I would think would improve, that would improve it is more feedback. Something that shines or some other visual cue when one of the pipes is connected would really help us see which pipes. Yes, yeah, that's a very good bit of feedback. Whether there's like some liquid, it'd be more difficult to do, but if it was like a full-fledged game that you were throwing a bit of budget to, like if they had liquid in them that like flowed once they're connected, then it flows, and then you can understand where that connection is coming from, or different effects based on the different kind of properties of the various kind of balls that were added in. Well, that's good though. Thank you, Felix, for that feedback. Okay, gameplay then. What is the gameplay loop? What will make players want to play your game? Challenge, balance, variety, and choice. I think you've done really good on variety of adding a new piece every game. I've already mentioned that maybe I could have been turned off the game if I didn't realize there was so much of the different kind of elements to it. So maybe the introduction of them a little faster, or maybe just some hint that stuff like that happens later on would be good. But I feel, yeah, there's a lot of variance in there, which is good. The choice, I guess, like, choice can be good in a game, but in a puzzle game, it's really, I guess on these, there's little choice, right? But that's the nature of a puzzle. So there's no criticism there, right? However, on these, I feel like a little bit, if I'm honest, like my choices are a bit pointless. I obviously do this, but I could have done any one of them. Now, it really depends how much, if like big brains can come in and work out a big chain from looking at the pattern, then good on you. Maybe that's something that people can do. But for me, it feels on this game mode that my choices are a bit meaningless. I just click them and they end up popping, and most of the stuff happens automatically. So, yeah, that's kind of what I feel. Yeah, it's easy. A little like, here's the sort of stuff that's going to come up. Even if it's like between levels, it's like a little 5-second thing that comes up, or 3 seconds, saying, oh, this tile does this. Just so they're like, oh, and you haven't got that yet, but it's just giving that information, you know, as well as helping people learn about the game. Even though you don't need a loading level, people are okay with having a very brief intermission between levels, I believe, anyway. And the challenge of the little mini games was great. The challenge of this mode is not so great. Audio visual, overall quality of the sprites, 3D models, music, sounds, and that. I think we've had comments that like the sound could be better. It could be like something that when it starts, when you get in a combo, that the audio can be kind of be associated with that combo, I guess. At the moment, every time you pop, it's the same. It changes the variance. You do vary the pitch of the sound, which is good, so it's not super duper repetitive. But the speed of the pops is the only thing that I get when a lot is going on, rather than like a chain. However, with that said, the chains can sometimes go on for so long that it would end up getting to a pitch that only cats can hear. So it's not a super easy thing to implement, I guess. But something to think about at least. I did mention some music could be good, especially it could set the tone between like this mode and the more puzzle mode. If you wanted to kind of have it, I don't know if you were joking when you're saying this is like a break for your brain, but if you want, you could convey that with music a little bit. And then with the sprites work, I mean, the sprite work's okay. It looks a bit, there's nothing wrong with these, but it doesn't look like amazing, right? If I was trying to pick up a game on mobile, this wouldn't look very professional. I think like some vector based art would probably work really well, because you can do like vector based art and it just has a nice finish to it. Whereas you're dealing with like anti-aliasing and stuff like that with little sprites like this. And it looks a little bit more like programmer art, if you will. It's not that you've done a particularly poor job on these. It's just if we're looking at trying to make something mobile based. I did notice as well, this is like a chessboard. A little bit confusing, probably. I would get rid of the checkered tiles if they don't indicate anything here, and maybe have a title to say these are your items. Something to just help a player understand what this is, especially when there's nothing there to begin with. Also, the interface here, like when you click, you don't drag them. I mean, you can drag, but if you drag, then you just pop everything like that. So that's not quite what I meant. So yeah, how to know that I've selected one? If this, it can have like a little border around it so that I know when I click here, I'm going to use it. Because there's no feedback to that. Oh, for flip's sake. Thank you. Yeah, that's a great point. Sorry. So what I was trying to say is when you use these items on the side, when you click on them, it gives you no feedback. But then that means that you've like kind of, you've selected that ability thing over here. But even it doesn't so much that mean that Unity, they don't have to be vectors imported. What I mean is that like, oh, thank you, Evil Dust Mike, for your feedback. Saying that he feels that the pipes fall a bit too fast. You don't really get a chance to see what happens. So is it just like a little bit of a delay before? So it connects, things go, and then things kind of fall down. That, like the fall speed of the pieces, I've said could be faster, but maybe each time like a connection happens, there's like a 0.5 second freeze with like maybe some effect to draw your attention to where it's happened. Like that could be interesting. But yeah, all I was trying to say was just like, as in, this is what I mean by like vector art instead, is just like keep it simple, where you would just kind of give them all a color. So they're gray, right? You could just do them like this, and then we'd just add another in here. Maybe you would make it a little bit lighter, and then you could just change the points on this. How'd you do that again? You have to convert it to or something like that. But effectively, how do you do it? There's a way you can do it. I can't remember. Is it this one? I forgot how it works. I could easily just draw a thing instead here. You get the idea. So I could do like a bit of shininess through here. And I just feel that it kind of quickly, like, as much as this looks a bit crap with a border on it and all that jazz, it looks a little less kind of like someone trying to do pixel art then, where pixel art can be like really good, or it can look a little bit amateur sometimes. But yeah, this wasn't the best example of trying to show how to make it look a bit better. But hopefully this is what I was trying to imply anyway by saying vector based. It's just to have it looks shocking. But yeah, hopefully you get the idea of what I mean. Is you're just going to have nice solid shapes. I mean, a nice easy way to do it, if I don't try and do like a bit of copying your style exactly, would just to be like that you literally just have like one inside of the other. Like that, right? Like that looks clean. I think that's the difference I kind of mean, right? Yeah, like it's neutral, it's clean, you can't really complain about it. You can say it's a bit boring, but yeah, that might work for having a lot of these things on the screen moving around. I guess that's what I was trying to get across. That was success. Okay, cool. Let's get the questions. We should have left the questions up for that last illustration, shouldn't we? So the next one is player experience. Is the game fun or engaging? Is it an original experience? Is the idea innovative? I think it is original. I've not played a game like it before. There's elements of it that are similar. The kind of dropping down tiles, matching things together. But for me, the whole like if both ends are connected, it pops. That was original, and the complete range of like different blocks that you put in. That made it feel quite original, and that you're clearly thinking of ways to make it interesting as well. I should take a screenshot and use this. How dare you? How dare you? In terms of like, is it fun? The big mode I didn't find massively fun. I was fine to do it, but it wouldn't make me want to keep playing. Whereas the puzzles were interesting. The puzzles were the most engaging, but that's me. That may vary from player to player. Okay, and then finally, future development. So areas of strength, areas for improvement. Who would be interested in playing this type of game? Brainoid says creative types of pieces, I should say. The game itself is not, but the creative types of pieces add a lot to the genre. Yes, okay. So that's Brainoid. He has a lot more experience of like what kind of games are out there at the moment due to his work. So maybe that game type is not too original, but the introduction of those pieces make it feel like something with a bit more originality to it. So cool. Thank you for sharing, Brain. So yeah, we're saying areas of strength. Areas of strength are like the pieces, the puzzles where there's only a set amount of moves that you've got, or you need to earn a certain amount of points. That was really one of the strengths for me. Improvement, UI, communicating the game idea, and that the kind of the scoring points mode. Up until I got the virus, it just felt like I could just do anything and I'd be fine. So that needs some refinement, in my opinion, if you want to keep that as a part of the core game. And then who would be interested in playing it? Yeah, you've got two ways or two kind of audiences here. You can go for that kind of puzzle side. Actually, there's more than two audiences, probably three. You can go for like the really puzzle where you make a predefined puzzle where you have to do a certain way to get all the points, like you've got already. That's one audience. Second audience is like a kid on an iPad just mashing all the things and then it makes all the popping goes off. It's a different audience. And then third, you'd have maybe a more casual player who likes those puzzle things but wants to be able to kind of guess it after a few turns and they don't want to be stuck on a train thinking on the same puzzle for a half hour. So I don't know if you can cater to all of them. So you might want to kind of choose an identity for what you want your game to be. Maybe, yeah, I think what Brain said, like different modes could be good. Yeah, I think it was nice that you had multiplayer as well, but I also didn't quite see the kind of the benefit of the multiplayer yet. But maybe that could change. Maybe that could change. Coil Twitch bot, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Appreciated. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing for future development. You kind of have two different types of games with conflicting audiences. I think I'd prefer the non-puzzle mode myself. Yeah, whereas I do prefer the puzzle mode. So that gives a great example of two people who are both kind of programmers but would prefer different types. So it's I don't think either way is wrong. I just think maybe choosing a side and leaning that way is going to benefit you, or at least having two distinct. You choose which way you want to play, so that you're not forced to do both. You can skip the levels, I know, but you still. Maybe you should just have two games. I don't know. Maybe a game mode is enough. Maybe it's just like that. Yeah, I don't know. Because the puzzle mode could just be like the challenge mode, you know, and that could be an extra mode. But for me, that was the best part of the game. So if you put it in a little challenge mode menu, then I feel like I might miss it. I might not get to see that enjoyable part of the game. But okay, if anyone else has any other feedback for Wormius, now is the time to say it, because we're going to move on to our second game. If not, I'm going to take a short break. I recommend people, if you haven't gotten up or looked away from your screen for an hour or so, find a nice distant focal point, move around, get a drink, I don't know, do some push-ups, whatever. But I'll be back in a short amount of time and we will be playing the second game of the stream. Anyone who wanted to check out Wormius' game one more time, I will drop a link to this in chat. Just give me a moment. Okay, there is the game. And then the next game that we're going to be checking out is this game, which is called Freestile. What we're doing afterwards, we're wrapping up the stream then, because that'll probably be around 2.5 hours by the time we get to that point. Mr. Lucky Feathers. So, yeah, I will be back in just a short mo. Get rid of that. I'll leave the instructions up on the screen for you, if anyone wants to read, and I'll be back in just a jiffy. Be right back. Indeed, it is puzzle day. Our second game is a puzzle game as well. So yeah, let's get started on this. Brainerd says, by the way, I'm also trying to finish a game we started developing with Elton last year. Never had time to work on it this far. Now I have time, hoping to get an MVP version in a week. Mobile, what type of genre that is it, Bray? Right, next game then. Let's get started. Got music. We've got music. Okay, so, yeah, this one is by Matrixed, who was in the chat earlier. I'm not too sure if they're still in chat. Feel free to say hi if you are. I like it. You can turn down the music a little bit as well. It irks me a little bit that... Hello there, Matrix. How you doing? It irks me a little bit that these aren't central, but that's just me being fussy. I turned full bright that on already. Color blindness. Don't see a difference on this screen, but that's cool. We'll leave it off for now. I don't have any issues with it. I like how there's a smiley face option that you can't turn off. Look at that. Look at that. It's like an incremental arcade. Very silly game. Awesome. Cool. I'd like to try it out sometime. It looks pretty nice from what Pomo's seen of it already. Cool. Glad to hear. Reset. Are you sure? This will reset. Okay, cool. I like how there's a bit of a warning explanation to it. Okay, let's... how to play. Welcome. This is a game about not running out of space on the board. Simultaneously, you must manage your moves carefully, for they are limited. Alright, let's learn the basics. Try to move around using the arrow keys. Remember that the number of moves is limited. Okay, arrow key. I move down. Okay, so I had to move 10 times. That was my task. Okay, nice tutorial. Cool. So far, so good. Press spacebar a couple of times. This will spawn new tiles. Controllable tiles. As you can see, their color and position is random. How do you know which one? Oh, you control the last one you spawned. Okay. Okay. Note that the tiles of similar color can pass through each other. Tiles of different colors will act as walls. Okay. Yeah, it's like the 2048 style visual, I guess, is something quite similar. Pomo. Uh-oh. Oh, I can pass through each other. Move around some more to confirm this. I did confirm it, but I ran out of moves. Okay. Oh, I think I meant to press got it first. My mistake. Okay, you can see how... I might have broke the tutorial, possibly. Let's go back in. Okay, no, there we go. Sorry, what? Okay, spacebar. Okay, so now red can go through things. Okay, got it. Time for the last piece of the puzzle. Go on and place a tile on top of another. If 4 tiles are stacked onto each other, they will disappear and generate 4 extra moves plus points. Nice. In other words, this is what keeps you from running out of moves. So if we do this... Okay, how do I do that though? I don't know how I... Does it spawn or stuff? Okay. No! Ah! I'm broken by the tutorial again. Oh, I should have put them on top of each other, right? There we go. Okay, we did it. Collect 2 coins. Ah, okay, you gotta collect them as well. That's interesting. Uh-oh. We really need a red one. A red one! Ah! Give me a red. Oh, I got a red and I've lost it. Don't worry about it. We can do this. Oh no. I messed that up. That's so bad at me. Okay. Yellow's gonna group over here. But you gotta use a lot of turns to move it, right? That's the kind of trade-off that you have here. So I don't want to move them too far. Oh, this one's way out the way. Okay, that's what we were looking for, right? We got that. No. Okay, good. We got 2. Yes, we did it. Okay. I want to quit the tutorial now. Menu. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Select game modes. Advanced to various increasing change levels. Can you finish them all? Classic. Aim for the highest score possible. Okay, yes, we need to do the other and time attack. Let's go. Now, this better be for good reason. Like, why is it in a wiggly shape? I don't know. Maybe it'll make more sense, or maybe not. Okay, so let's just place. We'll have reds in there, yellows up here. Reds can move down to here now. Oh man. It's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns to get the red there. I don't feel it's worth it at the moment. Oh, same with the yellow. Alright, that's better. Yeah, it took us just as many turns to move there as what we'll get from popping it. That's the downside here. Oh, nice. I can spawn on it. We're not got enough there. We kind of running out. That's gonna kill us. So we need a red or a yellow below us. No, not blue. Ah! Okay. It did feel somewhat claustrophobic. You're correct. So I need to get 10,000. This is the first level. Maybe I'm going about it the wrong way. Maybe we're meant to take up space to prevent, to kind of guide where the spawning should happen. Let's try and work a bit more like that. I don't know. No, I'm going to run out of tiles again. Crikey. Okay, my first impression is I'm a little bit difficult. You should spawn much more as it lets you move without using moves. Yeah, maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I'm trying to move every one of them, aren't I? But you just block yourself more then. That's the thing, right? Okay, let's... See, that yellow one is blocked now, so I've got to kind of pop that red one in a bit to deal with it. We're going to leave this blue down there for now. We'll get that in a sec. Nice. Move that there. Get some points. Locked. Okay. Are we getting better now? Oh, we got 2 points on the board that we haven't collected yet. Okay, good. It's not really what I wanted. Ah! Oh, we're running out of turns. Blast! We just need red. Okay, we got a few more turns left there. Get the points. Oh no! Okay, we can get a few here. Woo! Okay, have we got to take? Well, we got 2 tiles. Blue is no point blue moving up here. Yes. Okay, good. Last dunk. Ah! No, we've unlocked it! Look, for me, this was challenging. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Next level. Let's go. It's a different shape this time. Uh-oh. Ah! Blast! Right, Brain, would you drop the link to this game in chat again for anyone else who wants to give it a go as well? Because I feel I'm going to be focusing on this. I need to try and commentate a bit more as I do it. Okay, so what am I thinking? I'm like... I feel there's an instinct in me to try and keep them separate. It feels a bit like... I guess it's a bit hard to begin with. But it is encouraging you to play a certain way. So I guess that's a positive thing. That you have to kind of get the idea of it, I guess. I'm gonna move the blue. I just feel it would have blocked the path a bit too much up here. Same. We're running out of moves quite quickly here. We need to leave that red open or we can't finish it. See, I can leave the yellow there while we try and get this red. Yeah, okay, we got the red. Let's move this out the way. I don't know, the green... We can't get to the green this way unless a green spawns there. I think we should just get the points. We're not this... We need a blue. We can't get the blue. We gotta chance it. Damn it! Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. We can try this again. So we're trying to move less. Only move when we want to. Fine, let's just try for... Oh, yeah. See, I'm not so sure. I guess you can build up around it, right? And then that frees up these to work with each other, right? Ooh. That's a lot of moves for what it was. Okay, that's cleared. We got a healthier amount of points this time, I feel. Let's move that across. Uh-oh. Took a while to get there. Just move that. Next level. Good, good. Well done us. Let's leave the green there for now. No! I didn't think. That's a shame. I didn't even collect the points. Wimber says, if you can get to the same color in 2 moves, then move to it. Else, press space. Have you coded an AI for it already? No. We're running out. Woo, 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 woo. It's a good game over noise. Oh, did I press restart? Oh, silly me. I thought it looked the same shape. Alright. Silly me. Hello there, Buckstale. Should have gone through the points there, but don't worry about it. Okay, 7 left. We're running short on moves. So if you think about it, if we take 2 moves to get to the combo each time, then that means that we're only earning back 2 sets worth of moves anyway. So you're kind of constantly going down unless you start to get a nice combo. It is almost a Pac-Man noise. You're right. If you get some lucky spawns, you earn some moves back. But otherwise, like that, I guess we earned a bit more back than we got. I'm not even going to move to collect the points. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, but there I am, though. Oh, crikey! We need green. Green! Yeah! Oh, for now we're shafted. Do we just collect the points? We might just collect the points. But we're going to get them anyway when we fill out the grid, right? I feel if we leave that there, that's going to block... No. Okay, we've unlocked it at least. Woo. We got it though. We got it. Next. I wonder how much the shape actually impacts the way I play. I'm just kind of instinctively going at the moment. But it is definitely one of those where you feel like you can just keep... It's not... It's what I described with 2048, right? Is that you don't have to really... You can think about it and do well, but you kind of just get into a kind of a zone where you're not properly thinking. But it's like the movement and the rhythm can get quite satisfying. I don't think this is a good start. Just move that up for now. We're blocking off the green if we leave it there, but I don't know if it's worth of 4 moves to get that there. I mean... We're a bit screwed because we need to take 2 turns. Yeah, I don't think we can progress here, even if we got yellows around that. Yeah, any questions to the dev? The dev matrix is in the chat, so do feel free to ask anything. Why did I do it? It's just because I like having the different colours in different corners. But the colours disappear fast enough. Like, I shouldn't commit to that sort of logic. I don't know how much I'm using the fact that colours can move through the same colours. I guess it means you can... Yeah, I'm not 100%. Maybe there's a way to use that more intelligently. Ah! Ah! We're blocking. We're going to move that. Okay. We got that blue in the corner that's going to be stuck if we don't move this around. We can get to it now, but we took all the moves it took to free it in just using it. Ah, he's run out of moves. Blast. Yeah, I'm trying to wonder, like, is it as end like 2048? It seems like a properly, like, there's a long game to it, right? And I'm trying to denote how much of this is RNG based. Like, I wonder if balancing is easy in this. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, what have I done? Gotta get rid of this yellow before I can get back to the blues now. Okay. Don't know if I regret that. It's like you can kind of save up a food to use right at the end, but I don't know if it feels like it. There is. Level 1 to 10 are similar, but 11 to 20 introduces new stuff. Can we skip levels? That's a good question. No, all the goals here are... basically, the rules are you can move a block around and it'll take up your turn. So you see 7 flashing at the bottom. That's my moves. So every time I move a block, it will take up one of those. When I run out of them, game over. I can press space and it'll spawn a new color block anywhere in the grid that isn't covered. So one of the grey blocks. Now when you move a block, see this green one here, I can move it in any direction. But if I move it onto another green one, then it adds to the stack. So there's 3 already here. So if I move to here, that'll be a 4th one. And when you get to 4, you get 4 moves back and it destroys the tile for you. So you can move like other blocks can't move through other colors though. So if I move this red up here, I couldn't move through the green one. But obviously green ones can move through each other. As I said, you can move them on top of each other to create stacks. But you can just keep moving through them as well if that's ever desirable. So I'm going to move this down here. I press space. It spawned a new blue one up here, but it also meant I had a 4 stack. It drops points with a 4 stack. You collect those. That'll allow you to accumulate points in order to progress past the levels. Okay. So it's not like, because your turns are short, you kind of don't want to always move your part around instantly. That's why sometimes I'm just pressing space to get a new spawn. And then I need to think, do I want to move this time? I'm going to move that over to there. I don't know if it, like, only 7 moves left. I don't know whether getting a yellow over here is a good use. I can get that over there. Yeah, but overall, I'm really low. Oh, clinging on by my teeth here. Don't think this is going to work out, is it? I'm pretty sure. Oh! I did it just! Oh, the diamonds only contribute as currency for posting new colors. Ah, they don't actually give you the points. Cool, thank you for correcting that. That isn't super clear. So I guess that's something to consider. Alright, so the red here, we can move it up, but we've only got 3 points left. We're not going to... 3, take us to 2, we get one more move up. Okay, we'd have to be very lucky, so I'm going to actually just skip on that and hope we can... We need a yellow or a green on the left side. That is not what we wanted. We can still get yellow or green. Damn you! Okay, good. We got to the next level anyway. Okay, we got to select a different shape now. Like, is it... I'm trying to work out, like, is it advantageous to keep a stack of 3 sometimes? I don't know if it is. Oh, sorry, I missed that bit. However, level 11 is pre... I see. What level am I on now? Maybe I should skip forward to it for the sake of time. Probably could have gone there, couldn't I? So what am I blocking off through doing this? I'm blocking off green. It's okay. Let's just leave with that. Do we try and build up that yellow? I just needed the points. I wanted the points. Okay, good. We cleared that side a bit. I don't know if blue is worth it at the moment. We're not close enough, and we've only got 6 moves left. I don't know if yellow's worth it either. That's blocking off. Okay, that is. I'm risking it. I kind of want a yellow one next. Yeah, we'll do Matrix. The color. Oh yeah, the coins I've unlocked. Yeah, it's gone off the screen now. I'll let you know next time I see it. Aye. Yeah, just 6 turns left, and we need a blue. We're kind of. Ah, I messed up. I shouldn't have gone for that. I should have just pressed. Okay, anyway, next level. Well, yeah, what level are we on? We should have a little look at that as well. So, if I go start, does it ask me what levels? Okay, so I got through 6 levels. We can go to 11 to see the new mechanics, I think, right? Let's do that. That sounds good to me. But we also need to unlock colors. Stats as well. 14 games. 661 total moves already. Okay. Colors. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I like these more than these, although this does feel like a SNES controller. What? Why would you want this? They're all the same color. I can't even afford them at the moment. Alright, that's fine. Can't even afford them. Books now. Okay, let's go to level 11. I like here you have narrower paths, I guess, but we try not to move that often. What did I spawn? What? What's the grey block? There's an extra block? Yeah, Bucknell's only winding you up with the colour thing. Okay, so we've got an extra colour added on the grey ones, which I wasn't expecting. No, okay, so the grey ones gain one when you match one next to it, I think. Or it cleared it? Maybe it's you need two and then it clears it. Last. We're low on turns. Ah! We just get that. Okay, good. Oh, it's 3. I'm not 100% how the grey ones are working. Coleslaw, by the way, lovely to see you, good sir. Always a pleasure. We gotta start trying to stack the greens here because we are very low on choice. Ah, blast! We haven't got enough moves. There's 1, 2, 3 to get there, and it's not going to do it, so we got to skip it. Give us a yellow. Okay, there. Okay, we survived. We're a bit shafted now, though. We've only... Yeah, we're shafted. Unless we get very lucky on the green. Ah! Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We got past the level though, did we? Okay, level 12. Bring it on. Let's go. No, didn't mean to leave that blue one. Yes, the grey ones I'm not getting. I don't quite understand them at the moment. See how it goes up with the red one next to it. What about this though? Yeah, so is it when they get to 4 they go? That would make sense. But it does need to be one adjacent to it. I think it does. Oh, it's placed next to it, even if it's not a combo, is it? Yeah, you're right, because that first yellow one gave me one as well. That's handy. I might regret that. That was a lot of moving for what it was. Just wanted to free that up. No! Oh, we need a yellow in that gap. Give me a yellow. Lucky yellow. Damn you! Okay, we can get better. We can get better, right? Right, chat? We believe? Thank you. Thank you for the faith you showed in me. If I place that, that doesn't count as a next to. Okay, that's a mistake then. So greys don't count as a greys next to one another. It's okay, we learn. That bit of the music I like. 2 moves left. We need a yellow. Damn it. I mean, if we move this, then we can get green or yellow in that one spot. Ah, but if I didn't... No, the green would have blocked it. We got a gamble here, haven't we? Green or yellow? Green or yellow? Green or yellow? Green. Good. The comeback is on. Damn. Okay, the comeback is not on. So try not to make 1 square gaps. And if you can, if you do make a 1 square gap, have it touching as many colours as possible. I don't know if I fully understand you. I guess you mean like this gap here? Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So if we have this as a gap, have all varying colours, so when a colour spawns there, we'll at least be able to move out to 1. I understand. So let's leave the corners untouched. I don't like the movement I've got in early, but it might help me longer term. Why didn't I go through the points? Sensible thing, wouldn't it? Running out of moves. Blue was our only hope. Damn it. Right, it's easy to play. It's easy to play, but difficult to... It's quite challenging as well. And part of me feels like blaming it on RNG. But I don't know if that's fair. Oh, now I've blocked the... Okay, we need to get red up there then. It's a lot of movement though, wasn't there? I'm going to leave the green. We'll get another one that's nicer. Yeah, you can make statistically good decisions. Yes, yes. Running out of moves. I'm gonna take a chance and put that there. I shouldn't have, should I? Give me a yellow! I can't do it now, can I? Unless that, and then I get a yellow. Yellow? 4 moves. We need red. And another red. Damn you! No! Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm not... I have enough faith in me that I'm going to mess it up, that I'm kind of rushing now. Which is a slight negative thing on my own behalf. Like, giving yourself less room with more moves could be useful. But I think it's you make yourself liable to kind of lose. We need to keep the... Okay, we need to... Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm building up more points here because I have less room Still short on turns. I might need to skip the red here. Hope for a green. Oh, that's a shame. Ah. 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 I thought I was getting closer there. Right, sorry. Can I restart? So I just wasted turns, which bothered me. Level 12. Come on. I got one of the harder levels done. It's lost. It's a big move there, but I feel it was worth it. I can't tell you why. I feel less points required to unlock different colours would be nice as well, even if it's just one cheaper layer. That should clear that that grey one. I like the rule I had before about not moving them much, or filling up the grid a bit. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Ah! It's all going a bit Pete Tong now. 5 left. Oh, no, 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 no. He hasn't got enough. I've got to gamble here, right? Okay, we got the gamble. I don't know if the red is worth playing here. I don't know. It does give us another place where we could spawn a green, so I'm going to go for it. And it may build up that red later, which is handy. Yeah, there we go. That came in handy. Uh-oh. This could be death. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... Blast! Oh, we will get this level, but it might have to be the last level that we do. I guess, is there more mechanics or just different size maps, I guess? I'm going to leave that there. We'll get another green. We'll get another green, I promise. It's good. We got loads of them ready to pop now. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I feel that it's really good, but I also have slight concerns about the longevity. As much as I'm enjoying playing though, and I could probably carry on for an hour or so. So if I place this here, I block the yellow, which gives me choices of green. I think I'm going to move it down. We're going to play our cards. Oh. Okay, good. Our cards didn't come to fruition. Blast! Yeah, I feel a little bit of it is out of my control a bit. I don't know whether like making it easier and allowing you to go further and further would be more fun. and that you can work your way into a corner and mess up. I think that's one good thing that 2048 has, is that you don't constantly feel like you're on the edge. You feel that you can just mess around a bit, and then you're like, ooh, okay, it's getting a bit clustered. Now I need to start thinking. But you're not completely trying to recreate that feeling, so you don't have to try and go that direction either. But it's just to kind of explain the kind of feelings I'm having as a player. Is I feel like I can't, like, I like having different numbers in different corners and sections of the map, and you build up your own little like style. But I feel in this it's very like min-maxy in a sense, and make like sensible gambles. That's how it feels anyway. Good. Don't think though, there was 3 moves each one there. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, got lucky there. That's blocking the blue. I feel I have to move it. Damn! We could try this green. Lots of spaces. There we go. We could work it out on. What are we looking to get? A blue down there? That's really our only choice. Or we could get a blue at top or a yellow at top. I don't... Come on, blue or... Damn it! Oh, we did! We lucked it! But I think we're lost, so we're just gonna get the point. Alright, we're getting currency at least. So yeah, chat, I guess it's a good time to start talking about if you have any feedback on the game, or if you've played it yourself, how it kind of made you feel as you were playing. Okay, good. We got a little bit of a combo. Maybe you could do something where if you do like stacks of 4, like I had a combo there where I did 4, 4, 4. If you have something like that you get more rewards, like 4 moves, 5 moves, 6 moves. So you can actually be rewarded for kind of maybe holding on to a stack of 3. Sorry, and having a few of them close, and then trying to roll the dice, and with the odds in your favor more, to get a few in a row, which would then give you a stacking bonus. Like, that could work. Possibly. Kind of lurking, but visuals are nice with pleasant colours and satisfying animations. Yeah, it's... Yeah, they're very, very true, and I haven't really talked about it. Like, UI is clean. I quite like it. It's a bit weird using... I quite like that you get rid of the menu button until you move the mouse, but also it's a bit weird having a mouse and main controller's keyboard, and then you got to get your mouse on the screen. I don't know if this needs to be a solution there, but it's just a quick thought. And as much as music is pleasant, I think you need more than one soundtrack. We've got a lot of greens on the board. That was a bad call. Actually, no, it's not terrible. We can get a green or a yellow, like on these, I guess, right? So that's not the end of the day. I just felt I was placing a grey next to another grey, which doesn't satisfy the placing next to grey to get rid of greys criteria. Like this, we can do that, which helps. I think we're in trouble. Need to keep those two open for greens. No way we're going to look at another green there, right? We need to move this up. We're running out of turns there, damn it! Okay, so what a chance. We got blue, yellow, and another yellow down below, or a green down below. So as long as we don't get a red tile. Okay, good. Oh, that grey's a bit of a shipper though, isn't it? Ah! Do I leave the green there? I don't have much choice now, do I? I've only got 5 turns, and like nothing is empty. We need to... Yeah, that was not going to work. That was a bad thought. Ah! Did the greens multiply in this game as well? What do you mean by the greens multiply? Oh, like in your game, sorry, the greens. I understand now. My bad, my mistake. I understand. It felt good when I'm going to try and take up a little section of the board and work in a smaller parameter base. Parameter base? That's not the right words I'm trying to use. And if we fill up the board with like colours that we can travel through, that's also not a bad shout. Yeah, we can travel through the reds. That's fine. That can go there. Because this makes me feel like we're actually using the travel through. Intentionally? Uh-oh. No! No! Oh, you swine! I felt like I was in control and it all got taken away from me. Alright, alright. I know I'm moving a lot right now. Just bear with me. Okay, we're in a position now. We've got access to all colours all around us and only a limited bit of space to work with. So, and we don't... If we empty this one out, I think if we... I'm going to work on this corner one instead, I feel, at the moment. Uh-oh. No! I'm running out of space again. I feel like I'm taking too long to get to this stage. Blast! Okay. Maybe we just need to move less on our like strategy, I guess. No, we've kind of blocked ourselves here though, right? This is not a great strategy this time. See, we can't get up to the blue. We need to clear this one so we can get up to the blue, I think. Oh no, now I've blocked myself in this corner. This is not a good idea. I don't think we're going to get yellow, yellow, yellow at the bottom. So I'm not going to bother wasting a move. Oh, getting a grey there sucks. How dare you? Okay. Get in the corner, great. I moved a lot. I know, I know. I don't feel I've achieved my strategy on this one. I know, because I can't get a red to go to that corner anymore. What am I doing? Alright, this game is almost a write-off. Might be able to salvage it. That completely ruined any plans of salvaging it. Okay, red goes up there, yellow goes down here. Let's just get the plan going. Blue is that corner. Red's up here. Let's not waste a move moving that. Green is here. Alright. Blue can stay there. No! No! This strategy does not. Mate, would it be interesting to know what the next colour is? I wonder if that could give you more strategy. You don't know where it's going to go, but you know the next colour. That could be... maybe that actually brings some more strategy into it. I don't know whether it would spoil it. I'd be interested in trying that out. Today ain't my day. After watching Williams' game, I wanted to do some game dev. Turned on my desktop and heard a bad noise and smelled burn. Probably... Oh, no! Oh, lucky feathers. It will be a better day tomorrow. We probably know that much, dude. Sorry to hear that. This game's cool. It feels really good. It's really easy to play. Hard to do well in. Like, I've been stuck on this level for ages. But like, it's good. It's making me think, and I like trying to think of how to make this add a bit more to this. Okay, with 5 turns, I feel. Okay, we're giving ourselves a little bit extra here. Blast! I kind of like my strat though. Kind of. Oh, it's just they waste so many moves to do bits like that though. That's the bit thing. How many moves was that? That I don't like it. Oh, do you know what? We'll leave that. We'll leave that corner. Oh, I'm low on moves. I don't think it works. We don't have enough moves for it. Yeah, if I knew what colour was coming next, I could take more gambles with what I should target. And the only time it becomes a real advantage for you is when you've only got 1 spot left or 2 spots left, you know? Which is nice. It's nice to give a player an advantage when they're losing, right? It's a chance. Okay. It looks like I'm not playing. It looks like I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just trying a different approach at the moment. We haven't got any reds on the board yet. Hello. Do we save? Do we leave it there, or do we move it across to start to build up? Let's save it. Oh. Oh, if I've got to waste 2. I've got to waste 2 to keep this red open. But is it worth leaving the red open? I'll probably... Yeah, that's an interesting one, Wormius. Do I gamble and take up that? I got to, I think. Give me yellow. Yellow. It could be yellow again, though. If I go here, I feel I've got a double chance of yellow. Dearie me. Okay, so I don't know if my strategy is actually working. So we're going to try and avoid Dan's strategy. And just trying to play how I was before. I'm using too many moves. This blocks off everywhere. You have to... Blast. Yeah, it was an inspiration for the game. It was said earlier. I feel if I'm on level 12, should it be this hard? Like, can you, out of interest then, Matrix, do you successfully beat this level every time? Considering we're on 12 or 20. Like, maybe there's some, like, underlying strat that you have to do to... You've completed every level at least once. That's... that makes me worry, the RNG element of it. But then you don't want to be able to beat it every time either. It's a tricky thing. I think balancing a game like this is one of the biggest challenges you'll have. You get a feeling when you're playing like this isn't going to end well. And it does feel a bit luck of the draw sometimes. Yeah, really running out of space now. Which is good sometimes. Do we want to spend 3 moves to move it across? We need to move... We'll do that. We'll free up that... You see, we got this red. That's what I'm kind of... We got 1 gap for the red. We can hope that works. Yes, there you go. It came in. It came in. See, if I don't move this, then we got no hope on that yellow with 2. But I don't have the moves to spare. Oh, we might get close. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Okay. I feel, do we need to move this red to give us a chance of getting to the blue or green, an extra chance? Because we can't, I think we do. To keep our options open. Yeah, definitely limiting your space, but having enough space to maneuver seems advantageous. Right, we got a 2 red there. I think we're not going to save our moves on this yellow. Oh, you're horrid. We got to move this down 1. Okay. You stay there. No! I could have gone for the yellow there. Okay, that's fine. Red or green? Red we got. We unlocked it. We're blocking off a bit there. Save our moves though. Another one. Wait, there's no negative to putting the green straight there. I feel we're getting a lot of greys now. I guess that's a thing to make it harder as it goes on. Ooh. Damn! Okay, we got to think hard. Where do we want this blue to go? Oh, actually there. We don't have to think too hard. Do we go for the green here? Or do we just... like our only choice otherwise is the yellow. That's blocking out any chance of them. Oh, no, we can still get the yellow below. Let's go here. We just got to get lucky. There. And we got to get lucky again. Blue or green. No! But we got a big old score, right? Alright, we do need to finish. So, yeah, next time I die, it will be game over and then we'll discuss it. Like, that felt good though, but like, whether I get that experience every time, I won't, because of the RNG element of it. However, if the game is like quick and not frustrating enough, you will keep playing until you come to those clutch moments where you feel like you're just clinging on, and you have that drama, you have that like, oh, we just made it, and that is a great feeling for a player, right? But what you don't want is someone to say, oh, I'll keep playing, and they never get it due to luck of the draw. Then it feels crap. And also, if there's too much RNG to it, you're taking the control from the player, which can also be a negative experience. So it's a tricky one to get right. That's unfortunate. It's okay, we're still open up there. Yeah, still open. We're kind of limiting ourselves up there, but we will get rid of the grey one if we place it here. Well, we'll work towards it at least, right? Oh, are you serious? That's a pain. Well, we could get blue in 2 spots there. It's not so bad. I think we're gonna have to... No! Oh! I didn't see my lack of turns left. That's a shame. Alright. We'll stop here. We'll stop here. I did say when I die next. But, wonderful, wonderful game. I have just about afforded. I can buy these. Ah, but not those. Well, we'll buy the SNES colours. There you go. Let's just have one round of showing off the new colours, since that was something you wanted to have. Let's have a look at. If I... Game mode locked. Ah! You gotta play and that's the other thing. You gotta play a lot to unlock the other modes, but if we're playing this as a long-term game, then this is good. Like, you can unlock it quicker, but then there's nothing for those who really like the game to kind of work towards. And I like that you don't have to pay for it. It's just a total accumulated, which is a positive thing. Shall I try and see if I've gotten better and see if I can do these easy levels? That'll be a sign of whether I've, like, it's, there is some strategy to it, right? Which I believe there is. Oh, that was bad position. No, one turn left. No. Okay, red, blue, or yellow in the right place. No. 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 Yes. No. Okay, now we've lost. I gotta... the only choice I have is to move this and hope. I feel I have gotten better, though. It was closer, right? But... and you can kind of play faster as time goes on. You get used to kind of like the patterns and the actions that you need to be looking out for, I guess. Don't know if it's worth it. You can get reds in a row then, as we just saw. I was supposed to stop playing. I was interested. One, I want to show off the new colours, and two, I'm adamant that I want to feel like, have I gotten better and I can complete an older level now. But if I fail this time as well, it makes me feel maybe I am right in how much RNG contributes. We're running low. I don't know if that was worth it. I know, I'm wasting moves. I was close. So I feel you can get better at it, but I do feel it's a lot of RNG still. But maybe that's okay. Maybe we expect in a game that when you're good at it, you can complete it every time. But maybe that's okay, that it shouldn't be that way. And it's a game where you're trying to win every time, but sometimes it'll go against you, but you maximize the odds of you winning through making sensible choices. And you take gambles, and gambles are really good in game design, I feel. Not that it's completely RNG, but when a player chooses to take a gamble, like, okay, I'm going to leave this here because I think there's a 50% chance one of the tiles I need is going to spawn in the right spot. And you can take that gamble, and because that means that it was your decision, you took that risk. Even if it is RNG, you made an informed decision, and that can be rewarding when it goes right, and it can be frustrating when it goes wrong, but then it makes you think, oh, I'll adjust my strategy next time, or better luck next time as well. So yeah, there's plenty of good elements to this. Let's jump off of it. And yeah, thank you very much for submitting your game matrix to the stream. If anyone wants to check that out for themselves, you can check it out on this page here. So let's do our questions before we wrap up the stream then. So what are the bits of feedback that we would give based on the 5 main kind of topics we try and give feedback on? No problem, Matrix. Okay, so first off, are there barriers that hold the player back from experiencing the game? The difficulty, I would say. Difficulty means that I could have been stuck on up to level 6 and not seen the extra mechanic. I also found like the first level was very difficult unless I started to play the right way. So you can see that in 2 ways. One, it's a way to learn. But 2, you could see it as some players might get put off that they fail over and over. So I think maybe starting on an easier level, and maybe just giving more turns, so that would be an easy solution to it. That's one thing I think. There is a colorblind option in this coleslaw. It should be noted. Maybe start the game with less colors. That's a very great point, actually, Brainerd. I didn't even consider that. Less colors would be a nice option as well to make it easier, right? So you can match easier. There's less blocking, and add more colors in as time goes on. That's a great idea. Controls were great. I mentioned about the mouse having to be used for the UI, whereas the keyboard is everything you use otherwise. So that's something to think about. Okay, gameplay. What's the gameplay loop? Will you make players want to play your game? Challenge? Yes, I think you've definitely got that play another round factor to it. Players will want to play it because they came close last time. But if you never get well done, you've succeeded. That can demoralize some players and make them not want to bother. So it's finding a right balance. I think you're probably a bit too heavy on the difficulty side of it now. Which will be fine for some players who like that challenge, but other players, you need a bit of a morale boost sometimes. And I think we've given some ideas of how you can make that easier. 1, use less colors. 2, give more moves. Or 3, you could show what the next color is going to be. You can get rid of that at a higher difficulty if you want, possibly. Or the position of the next one, but not the color. That sort of thing. Variants. You do add a new mechanic. I'd be interested in seeing how the extra mechanics, you said something about portals and that, I'd be interested in seeing how they would add to the game flow. It'd be interesting also if you had like tools that you could use, like you'd have like a destroy tile thing that you would earn somehow. I don't know. I don't know how that would work though in a fair way, because you'd want every attempt on the level to feel fair. So I'm not 100% about that, but I did mention earlier about the streak bonus. Like if you get a 4, then a 4, then a 4 a few times in a row, that there's some benefit to doing that, because that would give players an incentive to try and, like, they'll take a gamble sometimes instead of instantly go for the 4s each time. That could be interesting. Let's get some more feedback then. Adding a new color was very difficult. It was a difficulty thing in PopLab. So yeah, if anyone doesn't know, you can, Brain, drop a link if it's possible on the Google Store. There's a game called PopLab that Brain worked on a few years ago now, probably around 2 years ago. That was a great puzzle game. We merge colors together. You get the smaller ones and they go bigger until they pop. But yeah, or a video of it even, Brain, would be handy if you've got one. Coleslaw says he really appreciates the simplicity of the mechanics. I jumped in super late and was still able to figure out what was going on even during the later levels. Cool. Yeah, that's fair to say. I think the aesthetic of it was nice, and we'll get to that in a sec now as well. So yeah, overall quality of the sprites, 3D models, animations, music, sound effects. Music was nice. It was chilled, but for a game like that where you want players to play a long time, I mean, I played it for 45 minutes and I was not near to unlocking some of the different game modes. I wasn't halfway. That one track is not going to cut it. It's fine. I'm sure you're aware of that, but just making sure that the feedback is given. The sound effects felt fine though. Yeah, I don't know if it needed anything in particular. The sprites, this is kind of what I meant earlier when I was talking to, when I did my crap image earlier, is like, because these are just simple colors, it's simple, it's clean. So I feel like it's hard to go wrong. Where if you try drawing it out more, I don't know if I can, because we're in the wrong mode. If you tried doing something more where, each square has like a little inner border like this that you draw manually by hand, and you draw a little bit of shine or something on the corners. Like if you manage to do something like that instead, it wouldn't look as clean, I don't feel. I think the very simple nature of it is something that you want to stick with. Flipping overlay. Sorry. So if you try drawing something more complicated, that wasn't just like a clean shape, I think that would detract from the style of it. I think the fact that you've just gone for the bold kind of straight, not bold, it's just the plain minimal kind of colors is beneficial to your palette, or to your kind of theme, your mood, or whatever you want to call it, right? Sorry about the questions being up on the screen. Is audio being used creatively? I guess you could try and make some, like, a different sound every, like, if there's one, when it's a stack of, when you place one, when you place it and it's a 2, when you place it in a 3, or when you place one of those the grey ones, that they could have more of a negative sound to it. That's not creative, but that's just conveying, I guess, the success or the negative kind of side of what you're going through. But it might get a bit annoying as well. So it's a trade-off there. The way we think about audio creatively is like whether you can convey something about the state of the game by audio. Could the music get more intense the lower moves you're on? Like, is it more cheerful when you got loads of moves? Is it more miserable when you're close to the end? Or does it get louder? Or is there like a heartbeat thing? I don't particularly recommend them, but just to throw out some thoughts on there. Player experience, is the game fun or engaging? Original experience, is the idea innovative? I think the idea is probably not super duper innovative. If I look, there's probably similar games like this, like we drew parallels to 2048, but I think the gameplay is quite different to 2048. So I don't think it's definitely not a clone or a copy or anything. You said inspiration, and that's fair. I can't say what other games are out there because I don't play a vast amount of them, but it felt original enough to me. But what's important is, like, it was fun and engaging. But it's just care of, like, how often you can win and how much RNG there is. I think if you can take away, just give people more information to gamble with, rather than just, if you're just throwing a dice time after time after time, you're just going to get a random result. Okay, if you like throwing dice, that's a fun game. However, if there's something involved in the decision. Like if you have a bit of information, like it's gonna be 1 to 3 when you throw it, that gives you more choice of like, well, I'm not gonna, if I'm trying to get 6 and I know it's gonna be 1 to 3, then I'm not gonna take that gamble. It's not even worth it. So that was a very poor example, but I think giving a bit of information to allow people to gamble is different to just blind gambling, if that makes sense. And then future development, areas of strength, areas of improvement. Who'd be interested in playing in the game? Yeah, I think this is very suitable, especially for mobile. I'd be interested in seeing how the controls work on mobile, because the arrow keys felt really nice. The arrow keys in space. So I don't know how you could drag it, maybe. And if you can then like go back to where you were to cancel or release to let it off, I guess. Yeah, I think it's definitely a good mobile little time waster game. With all due respect, calling it a time waster game. Yeah, you could just swipe to move it one position. I guess that could work as well. So I'll just swipe right and it would move it 1 to the right, swipe down, and then you'd have to press a different section of the screen to like place. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, areas of improvement. Yeah, I think we've discussed them. I think we've discussed them in the other answers. But it's got a lot of good things going for it. The minimal style, the how stimulating it is to play, how satisfying it is when things go good, how you can be very close to succeeding and then just miss out. That's a positive experience to most players, at least. So yeah, I was curious of what Dan's thinking about that, but he ignored. Hang on. Would it make it more interesting for you if you saw the upcoming colours? Is that the... I've said that. I suggested that earlier. You ignored me, Brainoid. Ha! Ha! How'd you like them apples? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, thank you to Wormius and thank you to Matrix for submitting 2 really cool puzzle games today. I hope people have had a chance to check out games and it's made you either, 1, enjoy just giving feedback and we'll see in other people's games, or 2, giving you a bit of that, oh, I want to make a game again. It's really, really good to play other people's games and give you that little bit of a spark of how sometimes a small idea can turn into something really cool. We ignore each other, Brainoid, and that's why we love each other so much. I said it multiple times. You can't blame it on the 15-second rule. Anyways, right, if anyone has any more feedback, do let us know now. Otherwise, I'm going to find us a channel to raid. I also should note that we only have 1 game, I think, in the queue. I should be fine for an interview. I think that Grumpy Game Dev, I might try and sort out playing his game next week. Because he's just released it a week ago. It'd be nice to kind of get more people talking about it, since he said he's only sold 6 at the moment and 5 of those are people he knows. So it'd be nice to get more people looking at that. Brainoid is going to jump on for an interview and talking about some of the prototype games he's made as well, which would be great. So, I mean, we probably only need, we're going to have 1 or 2 of these feedback streams this month, but still, there's only 1 thing in the queue. So if you are working on a game, or hoping to develop a game further and you're interested in having feedback on it, do feel free to add it to the queue there. Takes a bit too long to get a new map. Oh, in the game we just saw, yes. Yeah, I do feel you, especially how difficult it is, Wormius, I'd agree with you. But that's the thing, you could add the new colours as a mechanic, it would feel like, right? If you just started with 2 colours, and then after 4 levels, you go to 3 colours. And 5 and then 8 levels you get the 4 colors, and then at level 12 you start getting the grey blocks in, and then level I don't know, I can't think of the rest of the mechanics, something like that though. Yeah, it'd be interesting to try those things out. Anyway, right, okay, let's get ready. I've been streaming an hour longer than I planned. I only chose 2 games today, thinking, hey, you know what, this means I can actually stick to my 2-hour limit of my stream, and look, I've still taken 3 hours. But there we go, it's cool. I've had a good time. We've had good company in here as well, which I very much appreciate, so thank you for being here.